Yeah, this video is going to be so controversial. Alright, you've read the title, you know what we're doing. Every single Fortnite location ranked worst to best. Actually, wait, I should change these. Alright, let's start. Anarchy Acres. I mean, I've never dropped there, so I guess it's just like Fatal Field, so I guess Holly Hedges. Kitty Corner. Like, Craggy Cliffs. I've never been a fan of it. It's alright though. Dirty Docks. I like Dirty Docks. Dusty Depot. Dusty Depot itself, it's okay. It's just, it's not got that much. Like 3 warehouses and factories. Dusty Divot, I like a lot. Fatal Fields, I love Fatal Fields because it's where all the noobs go. And so I'm not surrounded by PC sweats. Flush Factory. I actually really like Flush Factory. For like the 5 times I dropped there during OG, I liked it. Frenzy Farm. Definitely, I love Frenzy Farm. Frosty Flights. I'm gonna put those okay because like it's made for planes, but then like there isn't planes sometimes, so like Gotham City. Okay. This is the controversial part, but why did they make a location and then instantly replace it within like a month or 2? Alright, Greasy Grove. The burger one is definitely Kite Corner. The taco one's Sweaty Sands. Happy Hamlet. I think I've dropped there like twice. So like, I'm just gonna put in Hollywood. Alright, Haunted Hills. Now here's the thing. OG Fortnite is just Tomato Temple because it's just like, honestly, it should be deleted because it didn't even have the castle the entire in OG, and it didn't start with it, so like, just didn't like. Holly Hedges obviously goes in Holly Hedges. Junction. I like Junction because it's just that place where you go when the sweats are too much. Lazy Lagoon. I've never dropped here, so I want to put in Sweaty Sands though because it's cool. Lazy Lake. I really liked Lazy Lake. Lazy Links. I also really like Lazy. Wait! I just realized something. Why are all of the locations that start with lazy? They're all in Sweaty Sands. Lazy Lagoon, Lazy Lake, Lazy Lakes. It's funny. Now Leaky Lake. I'm gonna count these for like every single season though. So like, yeah, just thought I'd mention that. Leaky Lake. Why did they change the name? Why? Lonely Lodge? It's a nice place to drop. Alright, what about Loot Lake? Loot Lake, easy. Sweaty Sands. Lucky Landing. I feel like it was meant to be like this big new spot, but it just doesn't have much. It's just like some buildings. Mega Mall? Oh heck yeah, put that in the Catty Corner tier. I love Mega Mall. Misty Meadows? It's definitely an upgrade from Happy Hamlet, so I'll put in Sweaty. Moisty Mire. I kind of have to put in Holly Hedges because I've literally never even seen it in game. Moisty Palms. I really like that they added the prop to Battle Royale. Neo Tilted, easy Catty Corner. Paradise Palms, Sweaty Sands, definitely. Pleasant Park, easy. Like, that place is just, it's just nice. Like, I feel like too many Fortnite locations now, like, they all have to be related to the story, but like, in older Fortnite, a city could just pop up and it would be fine. Polar Peak. Now, going back on what I just said, I like Polar Peak, but that's just because it's a cool castle. Pressure Plant. The mech event was the first one I ever saw, and Pressure Plant was already really cool. Like, they turned a volcano into a pressure plant, and they kept that little cave thing, and then I went to that cave in Fortnite OG and remembered, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember this place, there used to be lava here. Retail Row, it's definitely below, what's it called again, Mega Mall? Where did I put Mega Mall? Yeah, I feel like Retail Row is Sweaty Sands, but that's just because it does have, like, and during OG it had the drift boards, which are my favorite vehicle because they're just really overpowered. Rickety Rig. I think it's a Holly Hedges. They kind of just took the rig, made it destroyed, and just called it a new location. Risky Reels? Gonna be a hot take. I can drop on Risky Reels and I like it, but it's just that it's kind of boring. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it there. Mostly because, actually no, I feel like you're not gonna like see, like, what are these called again? Like drive-in theaters? Like, actually, let's check. How many drive-in theaters are left? In the UK. There's literally 8 left in the UK. Salty Springs, easy catty corner. That place is just like, it's got that Pleasant Park feel where it's not connected to the lore and it's just a town. Shifty Shafts. I like Shifty because, like, it's smart. It thinks like in a civilization, like Fortnite's. They're gonna have a mine. Slurpy Swamp. I'm giving it Sweaty Sands here. Snobby Shores. Okay, now for Snobby Shores, I'm gonna count Viking Village because they're right beside each other, and I really like Viking Village, so that's an easy sway. Starry Suburbs. Okay. I didn't drop to this place that much because it was only in Season X, but it was easily the best Fortnite one of the best Fortnite locations. And it's kind of weird that they didn't put it in OG because, like, they could have fit it in. Simi Stacks. I'll give it Sweaty. I loved how that was like the first time that locations had like a special feature other than Kevin Island. That was so the second time. Then again the the third time. Sunny Steps. Sunny Steps. It's one of those locations that just gets added there. Like, I don't know how a volcano happening creates like a civilization from ancient times. Like, Sweaty Sands, yeah. Sweaty Sands was the first place I dropped in Chapter 2, and coincidentally, the first time I ever won in Fortnite solo, so it's got a place in my heart. The Agency, Catty Corner. Now listen, the Agency was literally like one of the best, because think about it, it's like one of the only locations that had the full like boss location feel. They had the vault, they had the key card, they had the mythic boss, and they also had all the henchmen and the disguise booths. God, I miss disguise booths. Booths. It'd be amazing if they added like the cameras from Chapter 4. The Authority's definitely below it. Now that I think about it. Wait, I'm gonna check this later, but aren't the turrets in the Agency and the Authority the same? I think they are. The block, it can be literally anything. So I'm just gonna put in Holly Hedges and get on with it. Though the pyramid, though, is definitely Sway. The Fortilla. This is honestly like amazing. The grotto? It's also just amazing. Chapter 2 of Season 2 and 3 had some of the best locations. And the grotto being like an underground cave location, like the only thing we've ever had like close to that, there's been like 2 locations, like the Rave Cave from Chapter 3 and Shifty Shafts, which I'm glad they did it. The rig. It does the same thing as Shifty Shafts, where like it makes sense in oil rig. The shark, It's so cool. Like, bro, imagine having a giant mansion on a rock that's shaped like a shark. The yacht, easy. It's where Meowscles was before Deadpool kicked him off. Tilted towers. Remember when I said at the start that this was controversial? Okay, now listen. Tilted is a good location to get loot, but there's just so many sweats. And for some reason during OG, like, I got lobbies that were just half actual bots and the other half was PC cranking sweats. Tilted Town though, I like more. It was zero build before zero build. Tomato Temple. I did not like Tomato Temple. Oh wait, I put in the wrong tier. Tomato Town though? Definitely better. Wailing Woods. The bunker version, easy sweaty. I never dropped the bunker, but I've seen it and it's amazing. Weeping Woods, also sweaty. A lot of things are getting sweaty. Coral Castle. Yeah, it's kind of lame. Like, they could have done something way cooler. Like, what if they just made a cabin island, but with water? Doom's Domain, it's definitely an upgrade from Pleasant. So up to Catty Corner. Stark Industries. Now, just for context, I hadn't watched the MCU when this came out years ago by now, like 3 or something. But I have recently, like, watched the entirety of the Infinity Saga, and I gotta say, easy Catty Corner. The Ruins. Oh, yeah, never mind. I remember now. It's just, this location is so forgettable. Tomato Temple. Like, yeah, Shadow Midas. Like, it's just kind of lame. Colossal Coliseum. I would give it Catty Corner, but it did replace Frenzy Farm and just... Hunter's Haven. Alright, let's see. Didn't they remove this, like... Hang on, let me check. There. Hunter's Haven. What? Did I just accidentally dox someone? Season 6, was it in? No, I think it was only on Hunters. It was only in this season, which is kind of lame, but what you can do about it. Right, let's go back now. Hunter's Haven though, I like it, but not that. Just put it there. Salty Towers. It's got half of Salty Springs and half tilted, so I have to put it like directly in the half. And I think I'm gonna give it to Holly Hedges, like below, mostly because. Oh wait, sorry. I thought is Salty? Yeah, Salty is there. Never mind. It's just because it gets covered up by the desert. Stealthy Stronghold though, sway. Like it's a cage. It's a cage for like a collab. They made that has to be like the biggest thing they've ever done for a collab since. Apart from the Marvel season, that was just Bony Burbs. I know people think this should be deleted, but like, the idea is so crazy. It's Salty Springs, Tilted Towers, partially a desert, and now just like primal. It's just crazy. Colossal Crops, though. Can we just talk about? I'll wait until this is over to talk about it. Actually, Colossal Crops. It's Holly Hedges. It's just never had that feel from the Spire though. Just like it's so cool. It has to be the best middle island in Chapter 2. Just saying. Believer Beach. Like even after the Chapter 2 Season 7, they never changed the name back. Corny Complex though. I love the idea of a science facility under a barn. It's like what the aliens do because they're always in farms, but the IO did it. Holly Hatchery, easy. Holly Hedges was already a good location, but then they make it like an alien like hatching ground. Amazing. Sludgy Swamp should be deleted. And Corny Crops. Holly Hedges. Alright. It's done. The most controversial ranking of Fortnite locations known to man. Yeah. So let's just, like, I feel like the location that's had the most names here is definitely the Frenzy Farm. Because it went from Frenzy Farm, then it got crushed by, where is it? Stark Industries. Then Stark Industries just somehow vanished, and then it was replaced by, where is it? Here. Colossal Coliseum. So then it became Colossal Crops, and then Corny Crops took the crops part, and then they dropped the wait, no, sorry. It goes Colossal Crops, then Corny Complex, right? Honestly, I can't remember anymore. Like, when you're trying to get your brain to remember stuff from 3 years ago or something, it does not work. Well, anyways, I'm done. How many comments do you think I'll have with the angry 6-year-olds being like, how dare you put Tilted in Tomato Temple?